Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that sent to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So today's the 13th of November 2025. This is a message for the signs of Taurus. The angel number I've got today is angel number 156. Angel number 156 genuinely suggests that changes are coming in your life, particularly concerning your material and financial needs, and that you should focus on your spiritual growth and be open to new opportunities. It's a message to have faith and trust that your efforts will lead to abundance and more balanced life. The meaning can be understood by looking at the individual numbers. 1 representing new beginnings, 5 represents change, and 6 represents balance and material needs. Focus on your path. The number 1 signals a new beginning or a fresh start, suggesting that you are at the beginning of a new journey. Embrace the change. The number 5 indicates significant changes are coming, urging you to remain adaptable and positive. I need to find balance. The number 6 relates to material needs, home and family. So this is a part of the message which will suggest that you need to find balance between your material world and your spiritual life. Trust the process. By combining these meanings, 156 can be interpreted as a message to trust that your faith and your efforts will bring about positive changes and that your material needs will be met. Have faith. It's a sign to have faith in your spiritual journey and be open to receiving the abundance that is coming your way. Now, for some reason, I feel guided to say I've done a message already this rising on my other channel. But that's the only energy that I'm bringing from that message into this energy. For some reason, I just feel that that's the need to be said. It's like something that's taken place within the past needs to be left in the past, you know. It's an energy that you've already got past. Something I'm picking up on this familiar energy. Something may seem familiar. I'm picking up on a sighting type energy, seeing somebody who you may not have seen in a long time. You know, I'm picking up on a pop-up energy, new faces. But let's just see. We've got the world card at the bottom of the deck. Some type of closure is coming towards you. The kind of energy I was picking up on coming into this message for the sign of Taurus is like connecting to your higher self, connecting with your angels, connecting with your ancestors, with the Most High. You know, it's a kind of a you versus you type energy, a me versus me, you know. So let's see, in regards to this energy that's coming through for the sign of Taurus. And we've got justice here. There may be some kind of injustices that you've gone through where you're asking now for some kind of spiritual justice, you know. Something may have taken place during some type of moon phase. Leo season may be significant, Libra season may be significant, or just any type of something is definitely hidden. Something is definitely within your subconscious type energy is what I'm picking up on. Let's just see. So for the sign of Taurus, what I'm seeing right now is Empress energy also. For some reason, when I see justice, I see Libra, Taurus, Empress. We've got the bear energy, which is earth energy. It's giving me Virgo energy. You may have Virgo in your chart. At the bottom of the deck, we've got this elephant energy. So let's see, in regards to the energies that you may be dealing with in this energy of being in hermit, in hibernation. Something is underground, you know. It's a cold world is what I'm hearing. It's a cold world. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Whatever this problem was, whatever mouse you had within your house, is now being removed. The butterfly effect is here. There's some type of a transformation is what I'm picking up on here. Let's just get a couple of messages in regards to this energy. What is the energy of justice here in regards to the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus? Someone may need to speak up for themselves. There's an energy I'm picking up on throat, throat chakra blockages. But let's see, let's clarify the energy of the bear for those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this message. Perceptive. Needing to see something differently. This card also wants to come through. Go with the flow and go within. Wants to show itself. Again, this is definitely giving me that you versus you energy, that inner balance. So let's see, in regards to the energy of the bear, for those that I'm connecting with. And we got freedom. Pay attention is coming over into the energy of this mouse. You know, this mouse is now being removed. It's no longer in your house. It's bringing me back to about 3 Christmases ago. I done a message in regards to a mouse being in your house. But let's just see, in regards to the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus, why is the energy of this mouse here in the reverse? Seeing something differently. Knowing who to trust, you know, who, what, when, and how. I'm paying attention to the energy of the feather. Paying attention to the wisdom of your body, your intuition. When something doesn't make you feel right, you know, you just know that something's there. You may not be able to see it, but you just know it's there. You trust your intuition. You're definitely seeing something differently now in regards to breaking free from, I want to say, a particular mindset. Worthiness is at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to get a card for each card that's here again. So I want to clarify the energy of this bear in this energy of freedom. So let's clarify the energy of the bear. And we've got success. Pay attention, it's gone over to the end, to this pyramid. Taurus. So let's see, in regards to this freedom energy, this energy of success, breaking free successfully from a particular way of seeing things, you know, whatever these experiences are for you, it's definitely made you a lot more cautious, a lot more vigilant, a lot more observant. So let's see, in regards to this energy of freedom, seeing things from bird's eye view. Why is this energy here? Seeing some type of light. Perspective, which is clarifying this energy of justice, you know. I'm picking up on this energy of you just wanting those who's needing to be aware, you know, that there's some people, places and things that they just can't trust in some type of a system here, some type of, I'm hearing, community, society, however it may resonate, but there's something that's needing to be looked into, or something that you personally see as differently now, being brought to your awareness, seeing something from a higher perspective, from a higher consciousness. But let's just confirm this energy of perceptive. Divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing, you know. Let's see, in regards to this energy of trust, why is trust here in the reverse? Clear your energy. You know exactly who it is to trust and who it is not to trust, who it is that you're needing to break free from, you know, who it is that brings you light, energy, motivation, inspiration. Living and learning is a kind of energy I'm picking up from You know, it's this kind of an energy of where cyber surfing, getting in where you fit in, is the type of energy I'm picking up on. Like-minded energies, those who think like you, and those who's there to bring you down, knowing the difference. But let's see, in regards to this energy of the mouse, why is the energy of the mouse here? Direction. Something is being redirected, and I'm picking up on, by your perspective, you know, there's something that's been a change within you, that's redirected this mouse outside of your environment. Be mindful of an energy following you, you know, is the type of energy I'm picking up on. Bottom of the deck, we've got nature. Something is being set free, something is being released, no harm has come to it, you know, it's being set free into nature for the Most High to deal with accordingly, is what I'm picking up on. But let's just see, let's get one more card in regards to this justice, overall energy for this message. Confusion, it's in the reverse. You're no longer confused about those that hide in the unseen places, you know. As I was shuffling, I'm kind of guided to pull a card for the bottom of the deck in regards to this energy of the moon, for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus, sun, moon or rising, I'm hearing, or anywhere in your chart. And we've got pause, time to reflect, you know, time to weigh up your options, what's best for you. In regards to this energy of the butterfly, so we've got listen, it's here in the reverse. Change, whatever change that you made, whatever it was that you stopped listening to, it put you in a new direction to be able to see something differently. Transformation is here at the bottom of the deck, which is this energy of this butterfly effect. What's behind this energy? And we've got the beaver moon may have been significant, which was on the 5th, I believe, of November. I done a message for that on my I am Reefy channel. But the transformation here, and behind transformation, there's a vision. There's something that you may have seen within a vision that caused you to move away from a particular direction. You're not alone. It's behind that anger. There's a lot of people that's been angry, that's been manipulated. I'm now being brought back into the message which I uploaded on my other channel. There's people that may be within a workplace that's been quite manipulative within that workplace, you know, trying to steer and direct the narrative of your position within some type of workplace. It could well be a spiritual based profession that you're in, some type of healer, guide. The card spirituality came through. But let's see, let's go a little bit deeper into the energies of these messages. But there was something that you may have been guided not to listen to break away from confusion. They're trying to create some type of a confusion, some kind of a blockage here. There's a need for you to pause. Connect to your own inner self, you know, your higher self, your energy. The change is going to come within you, and it's only going to happen within time. So let's see. In regards to these energies that's come through, let's see, what's this energy, what's this perception? Center of the message, heart of the matter for the sign of Taurus. In regards to the energy of this message. Stuck in fear. It says, you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. And I kind of pay attention to how that card came through. It was in the reverse. I turned it in upright. Someone's turning something around for themselves, moving away from those that even try to keep them in the energy of stuck in fear. You know, Someone's definitely paying attention to their energy, their higher self, their ancestors, the Most High. It's like someone was trying to lead you down a garden path and you done a U-turn. Choices. This about we choices. He make me know say we are gonna hear him in many different voices. Say you carry for the spirit of Noah and Moses, David and Joseph, on and on. One of my freestyles I'm picking up on strongly here. When me never know you, you did know me from the day me born. It a go on and on. Whoever I'm connecting with here, you got a deep connection with your ancestors, a deep connection with the Most High. The card reads, you're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going on, which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice. That's right for you. Take your time. So let's see, in regards to this energy of your direction, in this energy of breaking free, what's the most important message that's needing to be heard? And we got a fresh start. I pay attention that it's falling in the reverse in the energy of this mouse. Steered away from this energy of this mouse. It wasn't bringing you anything positive, you know. If anything, it was carrying news out from your habitat into another. Again, going back into the message that I posted on my other channel. Somebody broke some type of client confidentiality. Someone broke some kind of friendship bond, you know. You spoke to somebody possibly maybe in confidence, in this energy of justice, in regards to injustices that may have taken place within your lifetime. And someone took that information in this energy of trying to create some type of confusion to those who will listen. But you was guided to pause and move in a new direction. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of light here? And we've got reward and recognition and abundance. It reads, congratulations, your hard work will and soon pay off. Take it, which will take you in a new direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. Abundance. It says you're asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. And that's clarifying the energy of light, which is also in the same energy of success. But this is down to your choices. Remembering that every choice that we make has a consequence, you know, going back to that freestyle. But let's clarify the energy of success, which is here, for those that I'm connecting with in the energy of this message. It's like once you break free from some type of loophole, you know, I'm being brought back to the world card, which was at the bottom of the deck at the beginning, closing some kind of cycle, some kind of, you know, chapter. But let's clarify this energy of success. Expand. When one door closes, another door will open, you know. It's the kind of an energy of man's rejection is God's redirection. So it reads, you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And it's falling into this energy of pause. So that's clarifying the success. The success which is coming to you is that you're about to expand, you know. But right now you're in the energy of the calm. So let's see, freedom. Jump in. Jump into this expansion of yourself, of who you truly are. Your soul's purpose, your mission, your quest. You're being asked to take a chance and to give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take the leap anyway. This is that time. Second card that came through in the blockage energy is this deception that's attached to your fresh start. When they say that you can't do it anyway, is what I'm hearing. Someone's trying to block your rise. Someone's trying to hinder your rise by the things that they're hearing. Going back to a recent message I did, someone's trying to take the words out of your mouth and twist them around for their benefit, you know, to fit the narrative that they're trying to paint of you in this energy of deception. It says you're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposeful, it may be purposely withheld from you, or you may be just choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity. I pay attention that it's in this energy of neither in the reverse nor the upright. I'm picking up on the energy connecting with those that's just left this to God. Let go, let God. Whatever this is, it can't last forever. This falseness, this deception. Within a matter of time, it's about to change. This is the center of the message and the heart of this matter. In regards to whatever this deception is, however it may resonate for you, in regards to this mouse that was in your house, that's no longer there, that was trying to hinder and block your fresh start. So let's just see. Let's talk about this energy of change. But first, before you change, you have to clear your energy. Let's clarify this card of clear your energy. For the sign of Taurus, those who's resonating in the energy of this message. Detach. So it says, and that's confirmation within itself. It says you're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to a desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of the attachment to it. For those of you that I'm connecting with, some of you may still need to let go. I kind of pay attention to how this card wanted to come through. There still may be, I'm picking up on this Piscean energy, the Hangman energy. There's still some kind of where you may see something, see someone. There still may be something that you're needing to cut the cord from, you know. You may still be listening to something that you shouldn't be listening to, that you've been guided away from. In this victim mindset, it's in the reverse. I pay attention. So it reads, you feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. And I'm liking how it was in the reverse, because whatever was blocking you within the past, that was keeping you in a low vibrational mindset, you know, because of whatever sneakiness may have been taking place in the energy of this mouse. I'm picking up on this energy of subtle things that only you could see, feel and hear, you know, is the reason why you was guided by your higher self, the Most High, your ancestors, to stop listening to whoever was trying to cause you confusion. So let's get to the change now in regards to this energy. For those that I'm connecting with, why's change here? Center of the message and heart of the matter. It fell directly onto the energy of the bottom of the deck here in the reverse, and it reads 2 cards, 3 cards came through. So it reads, be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success in this energy of this butterfly effect. The other 2 cards that want to come through, it says consider the options. You're being narrowed. You're being narrowed. You're focused to one desired outcome, and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible results that you need them right now. Enabling is here. It says there is something, or there's someone, sorry, you are helping. Or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. I just feel like that's going to resonate differently for everybody. But let's see, why is this energy of trust here in the reverse? And we've got grounding. Card reads, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling that this will bring you. Trust the universe is what I'm hearing. This is giving me the energy of my season 19, in the energy of the elephant that came through, which was also at the bottom of the deck after the bear, of this destroyer. After a time of hibernation, there's this destroyer energy was coming through as Melissa in my chapter 19. So it's the aftermath type of energy is what I'm picking up on now. The grounding, the groundwork I'm hearing. Somebody may want to jump in to help expand, to help build, is the energies I'm picking up on here for the sign of Taurus. So let's get a card for this divine timing. Soul Whisperer. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. So let's see. Trying to remember the cards that came through. Okay, pause. Let's see, what's this energy of confusion that's here in the reverse? In regards to this energy. Be present. It says you're underground and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so that you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. And bear in mind the card of pause is here. And this is the energy of retreat. So let's just clarify the energy. Let's get one more card for the confusion. So it says strategy and planning. It says your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. So let's get a card in regards to this energy of pause. For those that are resonating in this energy for the sign of Taurus, within that pause you're gaining wisdom. You've been there before and you know what to do. Yet you fear disappointing others. The worst choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in the situation. Something may be hard for someone to say, you know, but someone's needing to get their words out. Someone may not be listening in this situation, but let's just clarify this energy of listen that's here in the reverse. Someone may not be listening to your wisdom, you know. Bravery is in the reverse, not wanting to face. I'm hearing their demons. It says you're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and the bravery to make this decision. And you will feel so much lighter when you do. And bear in mind that energy of lightness is here. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy. Why is this energy of listen here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with? Right now I'm hearing a Caribbean Jamaican phrase, and it says, let me take my own foolish advice. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. This is definitely feeling like a you versus you and me versus me type energy. Protect is at the bottom of the deck. Definitely was the message coming through on my message that I put up this rising. So honor yourself. You know, it reads, recognize the hard work that you put into getting where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. You gain wisdom from it, you know. It's now time for you to speak your truth about the things that try to destroy you, that you've been able to still remain grounded. You're still able to focus. You're still able to remain emotionally open. You're able to forgive and release and let go. Speak your truth. It says you stay silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Powerful message here for somebody. You know, you've gone through some things, you've gone through the mills and back. I'm hearing full circle. Protect is at the bottom of the deck. It says you've been asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important though that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. That's either guidance, advice for somebody in regards to the energy of this message, however you may be resonating with. So let's see, I'm going to pull a few of these cards in regards to the energy of the bear. For those that I'm connecting with in the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus. Let's clarify the energy of the bear. No longer stuck in fear. Wealth is what wants to come through for the sign of Taurus in this energy. I feel like that's what you're in this plan and prepare energy for, this hibernation. Introvert is the energy I'm picking up on also here. Some may feel like you're stuck in fear, but you're the bear is what I'm hearing. You're planning your wealth. You know, your generational wealth is an energy I'm picking up on. Your generational freedom. That's the direction that you're in right now. That's your focus. This is the energy that you're trying to change, that you're trying to bring changes to. Change in mindset, moving away from outdated ways of thinking, you know, cleansing your energy, recognizing those that's uplifting you, that's going to help you reach to this energy of wealth. It's the energy that I was picking up again, this rising. You know, you grow where energy flows. Wherever this energy of this mouse was, it was a stagnated energy. But let's just clarify the mouse's energy in regards to this message for the sign of Taurus. You just need to let something out, let that mouse out. It's a frenemy type energy. Authority is in the reverse. It says, take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. But this mouse was no leader. It's a false narrative. It's falling in this energy of direction. Be self-confident. They wasn't self-confident. I'm hearing they was on your time. So let's get this energy of justice. Why is justice here for the sign of Taurus? Limitations. Fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Let go of your worries. It's falling into the energy of this elephant, this destroyer energy, this grounding energy. Justice. For anybody that tried to come up against you in a false authority. Those who thought that they were sitting in seats of power, but with no power at all. You know, someone was trying to play God in your life, in your directions, in your choices. Somebody was trying to create fear around your wealth and your freedom. You're needing to clear your energy from these people who had no authority to even be there. You know, the reason why it's been removed in such a drastic way is because they tried to play with the hands of destiny, the hands of time. But you can't plant seeds that was never destined to be there by the hands of the Most High, by the intent of the Most High. So let's see this energy of perception here. What's this change? For those that I'm connecting with in the energy of this message, what's this change? I'm hearing one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Mind over matter here. It says use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. That's the bravest thing to do, and speak your truth. It's in that energy. You know, you've been paused for a while because you've been in this observant energy, but now's the time to speak up, you know, in regards to this plan of attack that you've detached yourself from, endured, persevered, overcome. Perceptive, what's the change there in regards to the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus? Clarifying perspective. Center of this message, heart of the matter, which is attached to a change of mind, you know, change of mindset, breaking free from, again, the outdated way of thinking, being more open and more flexible. You know, sometimes it can be exhausted, but honor yourself and continue to speak your truth. You just have to remember to cleanse your energy regularly, you know, so regular maintenance. You encounter people on a daily basis. You sleep and you don't, you get me? Phenomenal energies taking place. I was picking up on that energy also in the previous message. I was actually picking up on a vision or someone recording themselves when they sleep to try and see if they can catch anything untoward that was going on. You know, because somebody was living in fear. It was all a bit too much. It's a bit extra. It was an energy that came through out of this deck. But you got winning at the bottom of the deck here. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once though. Be mindful. Somebody may have a shopping addiction is the kind of thing I'm picking up on. But let's see anyway. Let's see, what's this energy of direction? Bear in mind, authority is in the reverse in this direction. They're going back to the self. This authoritative energy. This is energy that you've overcome already. But let's just see, why is this energy of direction here? And we've got looking. This reptilian-like energy. They're looking. It says, have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. This is something that you have or need to detach yourself from. There's something that you're needing to figure out because this energy is draining you. It's exhausting you. But speak your truth, you know. This is definitely an energy of, I'm picking up on, of something that you've overcome. Because your guides are telling you, you've been in the energy of pause for far too long now. It's now time to speak up. So let's put this clarify this energy or speak up that's come through. That's justice. Spiritual work. I pay attention to how it wants to come through, and it's just the energy that's lingering. It's a lingering energy. But justice is here. It says, open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human's heart. You are a light worker, and I'm going to put it in the upright. That energy came through in the message I uploaded on my other channel, which I feel I need to attach to the description of this message. Is relevant. So let's see this energy of this listen. Why is this listen here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this message? Winning. Someone didn't want you to win. Winning's here in the reverse. It was just in the upright in this energy that was coming to you. It's now in the reverse. Clarifying the energy of listen in here in the reverse. Now going back to a message, money tree. Now going back to a message that I heard some time ago when I first got into tarot. So we're going back around 6 years ago. I found a particular tarot channel, or they found me playing with the algorithm of YouTube. So anyway, something didn't feel right. I was paying attention to the wisdom of my body. At one point, after I had a clear message now that I wasn't to move away, detach myself, stop looking at this channel because they didn't mean me any good, and many others. You know, going back to the card that came through at the bottom of the deck, there's many others that's angry. It's not me alone that this particular channel that's from the UK tried to target, you know. So I was guided by the Most High ancestors at one point, higher self. They said to me, don't look, or look. They wanted me to look, but they didn't want me to listen. And it was a time when I was doing my chapter 9, and the card that came through was Voodoo Doll, and they were wearing blue hair, blue. It was just blue. The energy about the card was blue. So anyway, when I was guided to look, but don't listen, yeah, this tarot reader had blue backgrounds, lights going on in the background. Their hair was blue, and it was the most recent video. So I kind of laughed. I said, my ancestors have got jokes, you know. So I knew at that moment that me breaking away and detaching myself from that channel was the right thing for me to do. There's a history behind that also, but I won't go into that right now, you know. But I'm definitely connecting to spiritual workers here, those who may feel like, or who felt like their path was being blocked, but you still continue to honor yourself here. So let's clarify this card of honoring yourself. And that card went somewhere, and I don't know where it went. All right, I'm going to put my torch on. It's like something's telling me not to even pause. Which is the next card that I'm going to clarify. But the card that came through is fruits of your labor. You know, you worked for that. Whatever this is that's coming in towards you, you worked for that. And it's coming in towards you, regardless of all the distractions that's trying to block you. But let's clarify this energy of this pause, because everything's just falling. Everything's falling into the ground. It's like seeds are being planted here. Surprise, directions. You know, within that pause, you're in this meditative energy. You get these type of aha moments that's going to lead you in the right direction to where it is that you're needing to be. Duality is at the bottom of the deck. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. You know, people can be funny creatures, is what I'm hearing right now. You know, there's two sides to a coin. Going back to one of my poems on my channel, on my page. But what I want to do is clarify the bottom of the deck in this energy of the moon. Where's the moon card here in regards to this energy? Something's ending here. Something's ending. Let's clarify one more card in regards to this endings. This moon card, savings. Savings is here in the reverse. Someone's maxed out. Someone no longer has the finances to go up against you. They now have to go in a new direction. You know, they have to now go within, look into themselves, deep within their subconscious, because whatever it was that they tried to plant against you, it's being destroyed. It's being destroyed, and they haven't got that finances to do what it was that they did before again. That's divine timing. That's the Most High. That's Hurricane Melissa for you. The irony. I don't even know what I'm clarifying right now, but let's just see what comes through and where it comes out in regards to this energy for those that I'm connecting with. I was going to say clarifying for. There's a lot what just came through, but you're moving up. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. Career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities. Salary increase. Go to the next level, but be mindful on every level. You know, I'm not even going to bring it into the energy. I wouldn't even give it power. You have the power to take control of your life, career and finances. Focus on your needs. It's falling into this energy of wealth. We've got vacation here. It's in the reverse. It says, start a perfect vacation and enjoy freedom. Take time to recharge. You may not even necessarily go anywhere outside of your country, your state, your postcode even. This is just something that you're needing to do in this energy of the bear, to just hibernate. Rethink, reallocate. Something about your choices and what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to invest in. You know, that's the type of energy I'm picking up on here. Whatever you give him power to, that's what will manifest for you. But bright ideas is here in the reverse. It's like you already know what it is that you have to do. That idea's already been given to you in regards to your spiritual career and the changes that you may feel you need to make, or the changes that you've been steered to make. For me, I was propelled into, it's like tarot found me, and it's like I just knew what it was I had to do, regardless of how fast or how slow my page was growing. The Most High told me that's how it was going to be, and I had to accept that, you know. No matter how much times I tried to say, okay, I'm going to put down the channel for a little while, I was always guided back, you know. It was never a bright idea. I'm now being brought back to a message I did around 2 to 3 years ago, and it says they was never calling you, they were waiting, your ancestors. It says have an innovative new inspiration, test new ideas, and break out fast. Take action on your ideas. The message I got during that time was around the energy of many were called and few were chosen. My message was many were called and few were chosen, and even fewer than the few that I will connect with. You know, that's the rare bears. You know, I'm hearing Care Bears. I'm hearing all kinds of analogies right now. But again, moving up is at the bottom of the deck, and right behind that is Star Power. You're a supernova. You're the next major arcana. 23. 5 changes, Hierophant energy, Taurus. You may be working with somebody in some type of partnership. It could be a romantic partnership, or it can just be a sacred bond. But whatever's taking place, it's happening fast. And that's the reason why I feel like you're guided to go into this energy of a pause. You've been through some things, and now you're coming through on the other side. Social status. You will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant though. Don't allow your ego to shine brighter than your wisdom. You know, you're gonna become a public face. Follow your heart. Become who you wanna be. Earn your reputation. It's okay to be yourself. Wisdom is right here behind that. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Sweet success. And on that note, I just heard my belly growl, so I'm about to end this message here. I feel like I will come back in with a part 2, but I'm going to end this message here with a postcard for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message from your spirit ancestor, your spirit guides, in regards to the energy of this message, the energy of this abundance, this success. So the card reads, dare you. What is true for you can be impeccable with your word. Sure you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others, and the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive, of you and loving, and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want to go for it, and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time when you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's beautiful lessons and achievements, and achieve your goals, achieve your dreams. You know, loving you always, those that's within spirit. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And appreciations to my new subscribers. I've noticed that my subscriptions has gone up on my Empress Earth Wisdom 1111 page, and also on both pages, on both channels. So appreciations to you all, because I'm going to post this on both. I feel like I've been guided to halfway through the message, you know. And if the message has resonated with you, you know, remember to press the like button, Subscribe to the channel. Definitely got other messages to come. I've just went into a trance for a hot minute. I've just gone into a trance. I feel like I am coming back with a part two, or just a fresh message for the sign of Taurus. I've been guided to of lately to do messages on this, on Empress Earth Wisdom 1111 for the sign of Taurus. I kind of neglected it for a few days, more focused on my other channel and other areas of life. But I will come back in at some point and do another message. Keep it more regular, you know. Maintain this channel. It's where I started. You can't forget where it was you come from. Type energy is what I'm picking up on in regards to this energy. But on this point, on that note, I'm going to end the message here. And love and light to you all.